clean up this blade, get it ready for some heat treat. Get it all cleaned up, get any lint or dust off. Just, it's better to heat treat a nice clean blade. And again, you see our finish isn't perfect there. I've kind of got a rough sanding on it. That's totally fine, because we're gonna do the final finishing after heat treat. This is pretty much ready to go into the oven just like this. All right, so I'll wait up for the oven to heat up, the kiln. I'm just gonna package up a couple knife making sanding blocks, but also I get asked a lot which kiln I have. It comes up every few days in the comments, so I'm gonna show you real quick. All right, so this is an even heat. I'll put the exact part number, product number in the bottom right here, and really happy with this oven here. This one here has the Ramp Master controller, so you can get the one with I forget what their latest one is, but it's digital, it's a touchscreen, it's Wi-Fi enabled and stuff. Now I opted for the Ramp Master purely for a cost savings reason, and ultimately for what I need to do. I don't need to control my knife kiln from some remote location via Wi-Fi, so that's the reason I went with this one. Really happy with it. I've probably done 100 blades in it so far, and the programming is really simple. So yeah, I absolutely love this oven. It works fantastic. And yeah, just to answer the questions that I've gotten, what kiln do I have? I'll put the part number right in the bottom here. Happiness is clean safety glasses. All right, so we're making a quick trip to town. I've got to drop off some sanding blocks in the mail, got to mail out a knife, and take the garbage in. Yeah, we don't have garbage service where we live, so I've got to actually take it to like a waste transfer station. Looks like this was a day to bring your garbage in. All right, if this is what I think it is, this is a very exciting mail call. It is. I got a new lens for my big camera. But wait, there's more. A filter for it. I just bought a cheap one because I don't know. And a new watch band for my Fitbit. I'm using this small camera. This is the Canon G7X Mark II. I really like it, but the image quality isn't all that amazing. And for running around and just carrying it around, it's super fast. It takes pretty good video, and the audio is pretty good as well. Super handy and convenient to use, but when I'm doing things like Tool Time Tuesday, I want my camera on the bench here, but I want a nice wide angle. And the widest I currently have is a Canon 24mm pancake lens. Good lens, super cheap, but it's not quite wide enough. So I bought this one. This is the ultra silent motor, so it should be nice and quiet focusing while it's on the camera. And this is a 10 to 18mm. It has a stabilization, which is really nice. The 24mm doesn't, and it's actually quite noticeable when I'm hand carrying the camera. It's quite noticeable. There's no image stabilization, so this should be good. And then 10 to 18, so a nice wide lens. Okay, so I'm going to do a little side-by-side comparison of these two cameras and their lenses and the audio. What you're watching right now is the G7X Mark II and the audio from that camera, and this is straight off my 70D with the new lens and a proper shotgun microphone. I think you'll probably notice quite an improvement in the audio as opposed to this audio. And also, I kind of like the color, at least on the back of the LCD screen. I like the warmness that I'm getting off of this small camera. But again, back to the big camera, the LCD isn't necessarily a true representation of the color, so we'll have to see how this one looks like. You can always fix it in post-production. Ideally, that's not the best, but I think that this big one is going to be a really nice option. So this is as wide as it goes. This is as wide as the small camera goes, and these cameras, the lenses are side by side. So clearly you can see I can get a lot more in the frame with the big camera. Also, this big camera with this lens, this little camera mount is about 2 inches away from the lens. So that's pretty impressive. I really think this is gonna be nice for a lot of the work I'm doing in the shop here. When I'm just doing like run and gun, wandering around the shop doing like random footage, I'll still be using the G7X Mark II. But when I'm doing Tool Time Tuesdays and stuff like that, where I'm kind of sitting here and putting a little more work into production, I'll probably be using this a 70D not Mark II, it's just a 70D. And now we need to do some hand sanding. Heat treat is done. Well, it's been a very dusty afternoon in the shop here. I'm gonna give you a really quick sneak preview of the knife. I'm not done it at all. That's it, that's all you get to see. I don't want to give too much away because the build video is coming out, so probably still have 4 hours on this knife, but it's coming pretty good. Anyways guys, hope you enjoyed, thanks for watching, cheers.